Hey guys and gals, what's up? Today I'll be talking about Indonesian horror movie, and it's called Takut, The Faces of Fear, from 2008. Now, this is an anthology horror movie, and let me just say, alright, I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like I would say one flaw in this movie, and even though I really didn't enjoy it, and again, it may not be nothing original. Most anthology horror movies are not really. But the point of these anthology horror movies, it doesn't matter what country they're from. It's do you enjoy it? And like I said, I enjoyed it. But I'm a traditional anthology horror guy. I'm more like towards that. I feel like we should have a horror host, or have some way that these stories could be connected with these characters, like like a like the same world, kind of like what you see in Creepshow 3, for example, you know. And I like those two type of things. I would like to see in an anthology horror movie, both together or one or another. But this is like another anthology horror movie done by different directors of this era. How it's done now, we could just take a short horror movie and put it all together. You know, that's like me going on YouTube looking for different short horror movies, and I could take 5 of them and put it all together and call it and give it a full title and make it a movie just like that. Those are the type of anthology horror movies I don't like. But that irritates me. But I'm not saying it's bad though. But it just like irritates at the same time. I mean, you guys know what I mean. I mean, if you're a traditional anthology horror lover, you guys know what I'm talking about. But besides that, I did enjoy the segments. One I could just skip because I couldn't care for it because we've seen it done many times. Was the zombie segment, you know, and the zombie segment to me wasn't all that. It's nothing new. There's stuff we've seen before about the military, you know, fighting off zombies. Anyway, we got some segments that I like. One was the first one about this guy. He saw the lights across his house was on, and he's wondering, who the fuck is in my house? He thought somebody's trying to mess with his house. So he goes in there, he takes a knife, and he gets all nervous, and he accidentally kills someone by mistake, because he did not expect it to be a person that he would know. Again, seen done before, but I like how it was set up, though. So let's put it like that. I'm gonna try and remember all the segments because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw half of it last night, and I saw the last part this morning. Because I was sleepy. What can I say? Another segment is about this woman, this young girl, young adult, going to a party, like a prayer, it's like a prayer party, a traditional religious party. Let's put it like that. And as being Indian, I know what religious parties are. It's like cleansing of the house, cleansing of the mind, the body, and soul, pretty much. So I know what kind of party. I understand these religious parties. But you always have that one person, and even in real life too, that kind of like want to rebel and want to be different. So she's like, I don't want to be inside this religious party. I want to go upstairs, smoke, and I think she wanted to screw her cousin. I'm not sure. It was kind of creepy. She wanted to screw her cousin, And the cousin was trying to say, we gotta go downstairs. If not, we get possessed by a demon, And let's just say she gets what she should have gone downstairs to the religious party, and she got what she deserved pretty much. She didn't want to listen to her adult mom. Sometimes it's good to know your culture, people. Come on, young adults, know your culture. We get to a story about another story about this guy. Like he's a pervert. He's checking women in the bathroom, and he almost got caught. Then he was on the stage. He seen this beautiful performer, and then he decided to go inside her dressing room, sniffing her clothes, being a pervert. And let's say the woman caught him, and you find out that she's like a creepy ass witch. Not creepy. Matter of fact, a sexy ass witch actually. And let's just say she teaches eyeballs a lesson. It was a simple segment. Like I say, they kept it simple, you know. There's some comedy horror elements in this one too. You get one with this woman want to punish her boyfriend for seeing another girl on her, so she hires this witch doctor to to, to perform curses on him, and she got to follow the list, you know. And let's just say at the end she gets what she deserves too. The zombie segment, I'm gonna skip that. I didn't enjoy it so much. Oh, I guess I get up to the sixth story. Wow. I guess I remember it. But the last segment was my favorite. It's more of a cannibalistic slasher about this female chef serving food to clients in her restaurant, and people that like her food, like one guy, she will invite them to her place, and yeah, you could guess it. She's a serial killer, cannibalistic serial killer, cutting these people up and serving the food to her clients, pretty much. But I like the last segment because it's like I like her look, her evil look. If you see the movie Macabre, which was I think it was another Indonesian horror movie, a full length one, and I'm not sure. I think this actress was also in this on that movie too, which was really good. I really enjoyed that movie Macabre, and I reviewed it also, so check it out on this channel. But anyway, I like the actress in this movie. The guy, I hated him because the guy that she was killing, that kind of escaped her clutches. And let's just say he gets what he deserves too. And he really did deserve it. He was an idiot. He had a chance to, spoiler or not, he had a chance to escape, you know. But he was an idiot, you know. He just did something stupid, you know. But you'll see, when you see this movie, you know what I'm talking about. And besides that, that's how the movie ended. This is a whole horror movie. I'm not gonna say I like a couple of segments. One I could skip, but I just wish that I had connected it. You know, this movie. It would have been cool if they connected it with something. You know, like maybe like each like with each story, like you might see them in each segment, or have a horror host, or have both. But you know, it wasn't like that. It would have been this movie would have been so much better with that. Anyway, Takut, The Faces of Fear. Please check it out. I say I recommended this one. Why not? Peace, guys, and see you later.